in ways you can't really do at the ballpark.
Synthesizers, electric guitars, sequencers, and other high-tech musical instruments are becoming as common as violins and cellos in the music department of Dillard School of Performing Arts in Fort Lauderdale. And officials there are saying that the program is keeping dozens of potential dropouts in school.
In Oklahoma, my folks heard about this place, and we moved to Florida immediately so that I could get involved in the program.
They can feel it all over. They can feel it all over, people. Yeah!
Coming to Dillard School of Performing Arts was the best move I ever made because it allows me to expand and flow and create. And not only that, but I also get to interact with other children who are also on that same level.
I thought to myself, you know, wow, going to school where you actually like it. Interesting concept, but it'll never work.
Joe Klein is 15. His passion is music. His instrument, electronic keyboards. He was getting ready to drop out of school to play in a rock band until he entered Dillard School of Performing Arts in Fort Lauderdale. Now school is the best part of his day.
My parents brought me here for one day just to visit the school, and I really liked it a lot. I loved it. I loved playing piano with the classes and just basically watching everything. I've learned so much about my instrument.
Danny Romaine is 17. He plays violin, cello, bass, percussion, and keyboards. He's written the script and composed the music for a television play, soon to be produced by Dillard students. He says he would have felt stifled and bored staying in a regular high school.
I would have stayed in school, but I would have been terrible. I would have been miserable because, you know, you get to a point, I got to a point where I simply wanted to push ahead and move along, and I couldn't.
Dillard's curriculum runs the gamut of the performing arts, theater, dance, and classical music. But it's unusual among other performing arts schools in that it also offers one of the most extensive electronic music programs of any public high school in the country. Here, students get a chance to play the same state-of-the-art instruments that are used by recording studios, major bands, and production companies. And that, according to the school's coordinator of performing arts, has boosted Dillard's enrollment and kept dozens of musically inclined kids in school.
I have many students in the program whose parents called me in desperation. Their students were either mental dropouts or ready to physically drop out of school. And after bringing them over, showing them the facility, having them speak with the instructors, and going through the curriculum with them, the students are back in school, both physically and mentally, and they're here every day.
The high-tech sounds of synthesizers, computer-driven keyboards, and electric guitars blast out in rooms next to where the orchestra rehearses. Although there have been some critics of the electronic music program, Mullen believes Dillard has a responsibility to give its students real experience in what the contemporary music world offers.
Many of the students that have come to us exclusively because of the opportunity to play a guitar, to play a keyboard, to play a synthesizer, to work with digital, computerized, electronic music instruments.
In an upstairs room, instructor Daryl Kunish teaches Danny Romaine the fundamentals of the $60,000 Fairlight music system.
Now, for this particular sequence, we've already got an acoustic guitar and a bass part on there.
Okay.
Once those are loaded up, then you'll have a backing track to play with.
The Fairlight system synchronizes music with film or videotape. It's been used extensively in movies, such as Red Heat, or on TV shows, such as Miami Vice. Dillard officials believe theirs is the only high school in the country to have such a sophisticated piece of equipment.
The students can learn basic concepts about synthesis, basic concepts about sampling instruments, that is to take a sound from a microphone and insert it into the computer to be edited. They can also learn about recording, they can learn about music sequencing, they can learn about MIDI, which is an acronym for Music Instrument Digital Interface. All of those things can be taught via the system.
Downstairs, instructor Gary Goldman rehearses the high-tech ensemble with a computer-based sequencer.
No, this is all computerized. Congas, bass drum, snare drum. What they're going to do is they're going to interface with what's going on with the computer. The purpose of this is it's being used in contemporary music now to add to the sound of a group. So it's a real-world experience, so we decided to address this in the public schools.
And that is the philosophy behind Dillard's entry into the electronic music field. These instruments are widely used in the contemporary music scene. Dillard administrators want their students to be able to get jobs in the industry upon graduation, or to be admitted into the country's top music schools. But first, they say, they have to get them in the door.
You take a song that they're interested in, and you apply the traditional notation, the traditional reading skills that they need to that music. And pretty soon, as they learn, they start to see the big picture of music.
1, 2, 3, 4, come on, baby, say you love me. 5, 6, 7.
Now that a new administration is in place in Washington, the big question